Zel, boy, army, welcome to another spicy one. EA have given us another Showdown SBC today. I wasn't sure, honestly, with Team of the Season coming up if they was going to give us any more content this week. We've obviously got the EFL and Community Team of the Season coming tomorrow. I like to call that the calm before the storm. There's probably going to be a few good players in there, but nothing special. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, boys. During Team of the Season, I'm going to be reviewing all the teams of the season, giving you the best player advice. I'm going to be putting lots of new tactics out, tips on how to improve, get better, so you can get the best rewards during Team of the Season. Subscribe, get that notification bell turned on. But we've got something special today. We're joined by a Dosser. Jambu, how are you, son?
I am excited. Team of the season is
Come
on the
on!
horizon. Come on.
I mean, we are genuinely somewhat excited. I know probably sound a bit sarcastic, but for me and Jambu, players who we have hit top 100 numerous times this year. I don't know how many 30s Jambu's hit. I've hit somewhere between 10 and 12. The rewards for Team of the Week after the first month, they're just a bit dead, aren't they, Jambu?
Yeah, I want to be rewarded. That's literally it. And getting 11 discarding forms is not a reward.
Exactly. So it's like if they used to have an 81 plus rule on Team of the Week, and rewards were still bad then, but the odds now of actually getting a usable card from a Team of the Week pack that's worth a bit is so low, and the red picks tend to be pretty bad. Whereas Team of the Season, worst case scenario, Jambu, I'm sure you'd agree, you're going to get fodder that can go towards one of these good SPCs that are coming out now.
Yeah, like there'll be some 90 rated cards that are not even that good, but as you say, they just go into an SBC and you can only assume that there is going to be some decent SPCs and that coming out that aren't just icon ones either. So I'm looking forward to it. I do enjoy Team of the Season. For me, it's definitely the most fun part of the year.
Yeah, you get a lot more affordable players. The market's already crashed. I was just saying to Jambu before this video, we've got an 800k team of the year De Bruyne. But talking about SBCs, that's the main point of this video today. We're looking at the Showdown SBC between two former Super League clubs, Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur, managed now by Ryan Mason. It is the Carabao. It is still the Carabao, right?
Think so, unless that's been bought out as well. No idea.
Yeah, no, the Carabao Cup. It says it's the EFL Cup final on FIFA, so don't know if that's changed. But we've got two cards here. Both probably won't play in the game. That seems a consistent theme amongst Showdown SBCs. They tend to pick a lot of players who don't even start for the teams. But we've got Giovanni Lo Celso from Spurs and Nathan Ake from Manchester City. Have you got the Lo Celso stats up, Jambu, in front of you?
I do indeed.
Great card, isn't he, until you consider the weak foot?
Yeah, it's literally just that. It's the thing with this game. If you
Just
have a
ruins it.
three-star weak foot in midfield, you've got to be playing these through balls, down the line passes, all that stuff. Like a 3 stars, it's just not it.
Yeah, exactly. And this Lo Celso, he's not going to be the destroyer midfield. Like me and Jambu both like this thing where you have a destroyer and a creator. I think we're almost at the point now, Jambu, that there's that many good players as well. You want them to be a destroyer and a creator, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like that Renato or even Vidal, they can just do both.
Yeah, Rooney, he didn't have the great defending, but he's physically that good that he could get away with it. And this Lo Celso isn't good enough defensively, and he's good physically, but not quite good enough, I'd say, to really play a destroyer. But then if you want to make him the creator, he will be good at it, but he won't be good enough with that 3-star weak foot. Because if you put a hunter on this guy, 98 pace, 95 finishing, 97 shot power, good passing, pretty good on the ball. He's got some good stats, but he's not insane enough on the ball with a 3-star weak foot to really utilize that. And I think as you move up the levels and get higher ranks, he's just not going to be good enough. As well, there's probably going to be a lot better cards that come out, Jamba.
Yeah, I think he's stuck in a situation where he doesn't excel enough at anything. So with his defending, obviously, like you say, not good enough. And then he would be good enough stats wise as a creator if he had the weak foot, but he doesn't. So he's literally stuck not being good enough at either area. So he's just a bit meh.
Yeah, and let's be honest, this is a showdown one where they get a +1 for a draw, which they're not going to get in a cup final, or a +2 for a win. Lo Celso's probably not getting a +2. Spurs could win, but Man City are huge favourites for this match. I'm sure you'd agree.
Yeah, do you think it's a thing where if they draw after 90 minutes, it goes down as a draw?
I don't know because EA never really tell us. But
Yeah,
in real football, like if you put a bet on, it would at 90 minutes.
Ye-
If you put a draw, that's when it would count,
yeah,
wouldn't it? But I assume it's win or lose in this. It just doesn't tell you on the actual SBC. You're kind of guessing there. But honestly, I expect Man City to win in 90 minutes. They're a much better team. I don't think Ryan Mason's going to bring the new manager effect. If this Lo Celso had 4-star weak foot and was the favourite to get +2, he'd be a very good card at a 90. You'd be getting 99 pace, nearly 99 across some of his shooting stats. Very good on the ball physically, but I just don't think he's enough. How much is he coming in at? I mean, he's not that expensive to be honest. It's probably like 150k, which is good if he had the weak foot. But you have to remember, Jambo, with team of the season coming up, there's going to be so many cards that just eclipse him.
yeah. I think if you are going to do one of these, you definitely have to do Ake. If
Yeah, I've just got him up, so I was going to ask you what are your thoughts on him.
yeah, if he is good, like right now, pace is a bit low. If they win, it will be at that sort of point for a centre back where it's just about good enough. Like with a shadow, 95 pace is going to be good.
Depends if they give him 85 or 86, doesn't it? A bit. I know that's marginal, but if it gets to 86, then it's very close to being near the peak anyway, and he's got the agility on a centre back.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good, but it's like you say, with Tots coming, it's like he's going to be outdated very quick.
Yeah, you made a good point to me where you said that you have to put a shadow on him because he's
Yeah,
not like a fullback who's got low 90s pace that you can put that anchor on and they still have 97, 98 pace. He needs a shadow. And like people might watch this video and think like how's that pace not enough? But once you get to a decent level in this game, people just spam through balls. Honestly, I had team of the year Van Dijk, who had 99 sprint speed and he still got done because his body type was too slow to turn. So if you have a centre back who's not got even that, they're going to struggle too much. And then he doesn't really have the physical stats. They're not bad, but they're not great either for a centre back.
yeah,
And he probably already is like Reece James, future star's probably going to be quite a bit better than this guy, even off chem. There's probably going to be quite a few options already that are better than him. If he gets the +2, he looks a lot better. But with team of the season coming up, I don't know. Have you noticed with these Showdown SBCs, they never give us any really good attackers?
no, and it's always players that aren't going to play. Like,
It doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't mind like giving us more mech. Like, if this was a Nathan Ake that had 88 pace on this 87 and 86 strength and 85 aggression, considering it's team of the season, that'd be kind of cool. But what's the point in giving us Lo Celso, who barely plays for Spurs, and a useless card at this point of the game?
if that Lo Celso had a 5-star weak foot, I'd be all over it.
Yeah, true. A 5-star weak foot. Um, even if they don't get the +2, it's a good card then. And that's how big a weak foot is. The Nathan Ake looks like he's coming in near 200k, maybe slightly more. Honestly, with team of the season coming, this card's not as good as, do you remember Soyuncu last year from Leicester?
Yeah,
And he was like 70k
yeah,
because he just got packed that much. So like these cards, if you've got a load of fodder, Ake's okay, but I think you will get better during team of the season. So for me, it's a no. I'm not even going to really bother comparing Lo Celso to any other players in the game because I'm never going to recommend 3-star weak foot players in midfield. Like Jambu said, it just ruins them. And then for Nathan Ake, we think he's good, Jambu, but not quite it with team of the season. Like if this was 2 months ago, you'd be all over him, right?
yeah. But yeah, you just with team of the season around the corner, there's going to be way better options, and yeah, it's just not it. It's just disappointing, but it's the same old. Like I'm numb to this content now. It's always this sort of stuff.
Kind of trying to tempt you in, and it's decent, but not quite enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's my thoughts. Some spicy thoughts from Jambu. Where can you find you, Jambu?
YouTube.com/JambuUK.
And you're going to be putting like lots of educational content out during Team of the Season, aren't you?
Yeah, we're gonna smash it out, see where we can go with it, and hopefully improve you guys.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for joining us on this video today. Have a spicy one.
Peace.